Right now, critical water levels in Saraland as Bayou Sara crests in major flood territory.
Of course, that has many people living there on the bayou wondering if the high water will get inside their houses.
Fox 10 News meteorologist Matt Barentine live from that flooded neighborhood. Matt, what can you tell us? My goodness.
Well, what I can tell you is that just when I've been out here, I came out here at noon today, and now here we are just after 5 o'clock. There's already been a noticeable water rise here in this neighborhood. And in fact, a home down here, they didn't have water in their garage earlier, but now they do have water in their garage, and the homeowners there are actually trying to work to get their hot water heater up off the ground in there so that that is saved. So it is going to be a nerve-wracking night for folks here along Bayou Sara as they watch as this body of water crests here this evening. In Saraland, many homes are within inches of disaster as Bayou Sara crests. On Clark Avenue, Melissa Holder is nervously gauging the water levels.
And we had chalk drawings on the sidewalk. You can kind of see it over there, kind of mapping out whether or not it was receding or rising.
Melissa didn't want to be on camera, but says help is needed for her and other residents on her flooded street. She tells us an older neighbor is stranded.
And the elderly woman is still in the home. We check on her daily, so she's fine. But it's just a great concern. No, I was told when I bought it that it was a flood area. But I was told that, Katrina was the worst. And this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Weeks of rain in North Alabama has backed up Bayou Sara into the major flood zone. This is the level where homes are threatened. Homes like Carl Selby's. He has so much water around his house, he jokes you'd have to swim out. And we couldn't get close enough to interview him. He says he's thankful the water isn't in his home, but his property will be a mess to clean up.
I have never seen it this high at all.
Carrie Suarez lives several blocks from the bayou, but a connected drainage ditch has flooded, threatening her home and leaving her feeling powerless.
You just kind of keep your fingers crossed and hope that this is as high as it gets, but something tells me it might just come up a little more.
Thankfully, the water is not expected to come up much higher, but it won't come down either. It will stay this high for nearly a week. For many, it'll be a long, nervous wait until it finally recedes. In Saraland, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News. All right, I did just check the latest gauge readings at 7.5, which is the major flood stage. The crest is expected tonight at 7.6, which will bring it up another inch or two here. So that's going to be certainly hopefully the last of it. Then once again, this will take a while to come down. This will stay high through the end of the week and even on into the weekend. So it's going to be a while that folks are going to have to deal with this water. Now, I did contact the city of Saraland today. They said they'd try to get out some sandbags to help some folks out. But there's not a whole lot you can do when the water's backed up like it is right now. A lot of rain up north. That is what's created this, backing it up into Bayou Sara.